Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Big CJ, and welcome back to World 4 of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, playing with half my screen. Today, we are going to be going through the Beach World. Now, we've done the 3 other worlds. We've done World 1, World 2, and World 3. So, before we do, if you want to see those videos first, this is the time to go. Go check out those videos. I'll put a link to it. But today, we are going to be playing with half my screen. Now, how this works, this has been just like every other video. The whole right half of my screen I will not be able to see, so the whole game becomes a lot harder. Whether you're going straight up, you're going to the right, don't matter. Can't see the whole right half of the screen. Sometimes I'll show it in the video, sometimes I won't, but no matter what, the whole video I can only see half the screen. Some levels were pretty easy, some were pretty hard, and let's just say, yes, it is getting harder and harder as we go into World 4, and we're getting ready for a challenge. So, let's get straight into it, get into these levels. First off, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I very much appreciate everyone who has. Thank you for everyone who has. And yes, I very much appreciate everyone's support. And make sure to comment down below. I love to hear what you guys think. You know, I love to hear it. So anyways, guys, let's just get right into it right now. Boom. Alright, starting off with 4-1, pretty easy level when we went into it. It was actually really easy for screen. I actually started off the level going in with a penguin suit from World 3, and to say it was not very difficult. It was a half overworld, half underworld level where there was fishes around, there was a bunch of spiky guys around, and you know, it was a unique level. It was cool, but not much difficulty. I only died one singular time, and it took me about 5 minutes to complete this level. I mean, the cool part, there was some big spike characters, so that was kind of cool, but it wasn't really difficult because I got to take my time, and, you know, using with half a screen, normally there's some issues when you progress on a level. This one didn't really have that issue. I could take my time all I want, and that was good. So yeah, just beat this in 5 minutes. Now, I went into a one-up house, and this one was pretty simple. I just, once again, you shot the cannon and try to get as many one-ups as you can. And I actually did pretty good. I actually got 4 one-ups, so not too much difficulty there. And yeah. Another interruption again, but we had to do the toad thing real quick. And this one had the big spiky fish. He's a very silly looking dude, but somehow I survived against him without dying. This was weird because I was small, and somehow I just survived without dying. It only took me 30 seconds, so no deaths. Took me 30 seconds and got the mushrooms, went in and out. Now somehow 4-2 was actually easier than 4-1, which is kind of crazy to think because, you know, we're in World 4, you would expect the worlds to get harder. But right now, it's been pretty easy. This level is very much consistent of, once again, there's a little bit of an underwater area, but the big thing is that the Cheep Cheeps float in the air and try to hit you. So, the big thing I just did was, you know, take my time, get through it, but, you know, had to be careful because, once again, I could very easily get hit. And yeah, so I died one singular time, and it took me 4 minutes instead of 5, so it was pretty quick, pretty simple, but we have to get to the tower level. Where's the mushroom house? Is that... Oh... Oh no! It's this one. I remember this level. Alright, going into the tower level, not as easy as the other levels. Not to say this is the worst level I've ever done, but it definitely was not the hardest level I've ever done. The big thing about this level is the big metal blocks that drop onto you. And actually this becomes very difficult because there's certain spots where I can't see the metal blocks coming towards me. Oh, come on! And it becomes a really big challenge because, once again, the towers on these levels, you only go straight up, so the whole level cannot see the right side. So, difficulty there, yes, It took me 21 minutes, but I did only die 9 times. Now, most of these deaths were actually during the first half, and it was just mainly that it was tricky, but not a deadly level. And what I mean by that is it's very easy to not die in this level. Now, you can die, don't get me wrong, but you kind of figure things out, and it's not as hard. It's just that it becomes a pain to get through. Once you kind of figure out the level, you realize dying is very unlikely. It's just that you got to take time to get through the level. Now, I went through this, I beat Wendy, and we immediately moved on. Not the worst level I've ever done, but definitely not the easiest level I've done. There's been some harder towers. I'm just glad that this one did not take super long, but we will get to more. Now, the next level we got is 4-4, and you're probably wondering where's 4-3. Well, there was an option earlier in the game where you could pick 4-2 or 4-3. I picked 4-2, skipped it, so now we're on 4-4. This level is a full-on underwater level, so unlike the other levels, this one's just underwater. The big thing about this level, though, is fast-paced. And this became a major problem because the fast pace just did not work very well. The big thing about this level was bloopers. I don't know if the bloopers got introduced yet from my memory, but I believe they did not. And the big thing about bloopers is they are so annoying the way they move. To explain, the bloopers, first off, when they pop out, they shoot up from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. You have no idea where you're going. There's the tiny purple spiky fish that chase you, so you also have that difficulty when you're moving. Oh, no. Okay, there is literally no way that is possible. The bloopers move really fast. They have the little kids around them. It's so annoying. And I did this level in 17 minutes, which doesn't sound bad, but I died 16 times. So a lot more deaths than the tower, but less time. And once again, quick level, which it was a quick level. It was just mainly the bloopers that was the problem, but a lot of deaths just from the bloopers in general. They're very much a pain. Eventually, I got through, I broke through and beat the level, but it did take a lot of time to get through. And in fact, I had to use some power-ups too. So, yeah. Alright, next up we have is the mushroom house, and I got a fire flower, a propeller suit, a penguin suit, and a tiny mushroom. So pretty decent items, did pretty well once again, but we have to go into the spooky ghost house. Now, this actually is in the first ghost house. There was one in World 3, but if you look back at World 3, you'll see that the big thing with that one is that I can actually skip that one. I can't skip this one, so we had to do the ghost level on this one. Immediately, we got a star to start off, and honestly, pretty easy level. It was not actually that cool of a ghost level, honestly. There was a lot of cooler ghost levels I've seen in this one. This one only took me 7 minutes, and I died 4 times. And the big thing with this is just either get a star or just be big enough where I can run through everything. That was really it. It was just the booze and then the little rats on the ground. And that's it. Maybe like some moving blocks here and there, but basically that's it. Not much else. I was trying to figure out the end too. There was a door, but I think I realized that it was just a different way to get to the flag. So, not as interesting as I thought it would be, but, you know, cool. It was cool to play a ghost level finally. I think we will get into other ones that are definitely going to be more difficult, though. So, wait for that. Alright, the next level we have is 4-5, and this one is not really an underwater one, it just has it on the ground. The big thing on this level is Lakitus. Yes, we're back with Lakitus, but there is a positive. Yoshi's in this level. Yes, this is a Yoshi level. And I will say this, Yoshi was a big help because the Lakitus have been really annoying. We've seen this in other worlds. I die a lot, but it doesn't take super long. Same thing with this level. This one with the Yoshi helped, so it took me 10 minutes instead of probably would have taken me 15 to 20 minutes. But the deaths were 7. I died 7 times in 10 minutes, so if that explains anything. There you go. That's actually crazy. No! What? Are you kidding me? Bro, I was gonna jump on the freaking cloud. There wasn't really much to this level. A pretty boring level, honestly, but it was cool to see Yoshi again, so I got excited when I saw that. But, yes, we gotta get to the castle. Alrighty, here we are at the castle. Now, the big thing with this castle is the chain fencing. Now, the chain fencing, this big thing is that you can climb on it. There's Koopas that also climb on it. And you can climb on, I think, the front side and the back side, but I think there's specific ways to do that. There's also the big spike things that pop out at you. They're also in this level, so we have to be very careful in this level. Oh my god, I didn't know that was there! It was a pretty challenging level, probably one of the better levels of this world. I wouldn't say it's as good as the castle in World 3. I love that castle. But this one was pretty cool. I died in this level 13 times, and it took me 28 minutes, so this was the longest level in this world. A big thing, though, was that I died to Wendy twice, which kind of was shocking, but the big thing with Wendy on this level is that Wendy has the ring thing shooting at you, but the big difference is that the water pops up. And it becomes a big challenge because it's very hard to maneuver around the rings and Wendy at the same time when there's also water up in the air. Plus you can't hit Wendy either when you're underwater, so there's a negative there. So you have to wait till the water comes down just to hit Wendy. So I died to it twice.
Oh, no.
That was perfectly at me. I couldn't do anything about that. Are you kidding me? What was that? I would have been fine if she just threw 3. She just threw another one. Eventually got it, broke through, but it was a pretty difficult level. It wasn't that easy, don't get me wrong. It was still a castle. I would say this is the hardest level. I don't think in all the worlds, definitely not the hardest level of all time, but this was definitely a more challenging level. So yes, we finally beat it. We got done the world, and yeah, we're gonna move on to got her. Got her. That was lucky. That was lucky. Alright. Wait, is there gonna be a Bowser Jr. level? I forgot the Bowser Jr. level. I forgot the Bowser Jr. level. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Why? Oh, no, 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 no. The airship. I was kind of expecting this to come up at some point, but did not expect it after this world. I don't know why I didn't expect it. I probably shouldn't have seen it coming. This level, oh my goodness. First off, let me get this straight. Let me state this, that I actually didn't finish the level in that day. To explain, I did the second half of World 3 and the entirety of World 4. And let's just say CJ at the time was not happy to see that there was an airship and he wasn't done yet. So I actually did this another day. And let's just say I died 7 times that day and came back another day.
Oh no!
If I knew where the jump was, I would have been fine. If I knew, that's my problem. The other thing too is when I go left, it's a problem. It took me 27 minutes, which is technically a minute shorter than the castle, but I died 22 times. 7 of them were from the first day that I was still completing World 4, and the other half is from the next day that I played this. A lot of the deaths were actually from the spinning corkscrew that I realized that I actually did not even have to do, so that was a big thing. What the fuck? Okay, no, actually no, what is going on? I'm done this. I'm done that part. I'm done. I don't care. I'm done the part. The Mecha Koopas got really annoying because you couldn't see them and they moved very fast. Plus, there's the fire things coming towards you and away from you, and it was really annoying because it was difficult. The first day was mainly that first part. But once I broke through it the next day, it then was the spinning corkscrew. Eventually, I got to the Bowser Jr. boss, and I did beat it first try. It actually was a cool boss. It's just that I was very sick of just this. I was sick of I was done. I was done for the day, and I got to see that. And I came out the next day fresh and ready, but it definitely took me off my game because we had to go into World 5. And let's just say, World 5 is a treat. Okay, that was easy. I got scared because I was like, is he gonna burn a lot of the platforms? Because I'm screwed if it's the left side. Overall, this world was, you know, pretty difficult. It definitely was not the hardest world, but there were some challenges here and there. It was an underwater world. Not one of my favorite worlds, but yeah, it was cool. Yeah, that's it, guys. I want to say, guys, thank you guys for watching. Yes, World 5 will be coming out. It will be ready. First off, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. We're very close to 1,000 subs, guys. So, you know, if we can hit that, I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you guys to everyone who has been supported, first off. And also, don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought. I love to hear the comments. And yeah, anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and goodbye. No, it took me 20 minutes. There's Iggy.
What?
What's the progress to save?